Hello and welcome to Mustang Magazine. I'm Kiki Thaxter.
And I'm Dan French. Mustang Magazine is produced by students from the Advanced Broadcast Journalism class at Norwood High School.
We bring you stories that matter most from our school and community. It's a brand new school year, and that means that the drama department is busy producing the fall musical.
Recently, we caught up with the lead cast member from Cinderella as he prepared for his first-time singing role. Staff reporter Alessandra Varan brings us this month's cover story.
Senior Paul Nassif scored the starring role of Prince Topher in the Norwood High fall musical Cinderella.
When I went into this, I really didn't think I sounded good, but now I am actually like, yeah, I'm a good singer.
Playing such a big role didn't come without challenges.
I was really bad at singing high notes in chest voice during the early rehearsal process and auditions, and I've gotten much better at that now.
Nassif's progress as a singer is evident to everyone.
The amount of learning he's done in 4 months is absolutely incredible. It's been very nice to be part of his journey.
On stage, Nassif is very engaged in the show and puts a lot of passion into his performance.
When I'm singing on stage, I'm really feeling what my character's doing. It's just like when I'm acting, and I can't really describe that feeling. It's like being immersed in what I'm doing and feeling all the lyrics of the song, and it's amazing. I'm thinking of going into acting and musical theater in college, and I hope that will be my career later on.
Reporting for Mustang Magazine, I'm Alessandra Varan.
Thanks, Alessandra. We're happy to report that Prince Paul played to a packed house on closing night. Congratulations to all members of the NHS Drama Department.
Yes, a lot of hard work went into the production, which started over the summer.
And the drama students weren't the only ones working hard over the summer. Senior Elizabeth Wagner was busy working overseas as a part of the Global Leadership Association. Recently, Brendan Hurley and I sat down with her for this profile. Elizabeth Wagner traveled to Central America this past summer.
I went on a service trip with GLA to Belize this summer. We worked at a school in the village Bellopan, which is the capital of Belize.
As a teacher in the Global Leadership Association, Wagner volunteered at Cotton Tree Hill School, where she mentored troubled teenagers and helped them with their academics.
So there was this kid, Melford, that was in our class. He was 14 years old. He was a troubled kid. He just gave us a really hard time.
After working with Melford for a little while, she realized she could help him.
It honestly really changed me as a person, because now I value teachers more just because of the trouble that the kids gave us.
Wagner was expecting a life-changing experience by traveling to Belize, but what she didn't expect was for the trip to become life-threatening.
So a week into us being there, actually, a hurricane happened, and it was kind of really nerve-wracking. Kelly, our leader, was like, guys, pack an overnight bag, we're going inland, we're getting evacuated. We were just all thinking about how the other kids must be sleeping, because they were in houses made of tin and holes for just windows. But yeah, it was just a really sad scene to see, and we saw one kid just really upset because he had 10 people in his family house gone. I was like, oh my God, I feel so bad.
After the storm had passed, the community started to rebuild, schools back in session, and Wagner returned to her students.
They're so cool. They all have such different personalities. I don't know, I will always be long life friends with them. Lifelong friends with them.
Friends and experiences have likely impacted her future.
And now I found what I want to do. I want to be a service leader and have an experience like that again and show people that it's cool to help and everything and to be the change.
Being the change. That's a statement we can all get behind. Reporting for Mustang Magazine, I'm Dan French.
Great story, Dan. It's nice to know that we have such caring people at NHS.
I'm sure it was an exciting experience to travel abroad and meet new people.
Speaking of travel, I went to Greece this summer, and while I was there, I met up with a longtime friend whose unusual lifestyle may surprise you.
Alexandra Akritidou isn't a typical Greek girl. At the age of 18, she took up an interesting hobby.
Ξυπνάμε πρωί εγώ και ο βοηθός μου, κάνοντας ένα σύντομο γεύμα. Κατεβαίνουμε, για αρχή ξεκινάμε με το άρμεγμα και στη συνέχεια υπάρχει η βοσκή. Κρατάει από 2 έως 3 ώρες το πρωί, το ίδιο γίνεται και το απόγευμα. Μετά έπειτα ξανά άρμεγμα και άλλα διάφορα.
Akritidou doesn't live in the city because she's a goat herder. Moving to a village in the mountains 3 years ago, she says she's happy living in the country, far away from the hustle and bustle, but close to her goats.
Δεν έχουμε και ένα σταθερό ωράριο, μπορεί να τελειώσουμε και πολύ αργά το βράδυ, είναι δύσκολη η διαδικασία. Υπάρχει μετά, πρέπει να πήξουμε το γάλα, να γίνει ή τυρί ή κασέρι. Γιαούρτι κάνουμε πολλές φορές.
Even though raising goats can be hard work, Akritidou's passion continues to grow.
Το καλό με όλο αυτό είναι η θετική ενέργεια και αγάπη που παίρνεις από τα ζώα σαν αντάλλαγμα, έτσι. Και ξεκίνησα με λίγα ζώα για αρχή, έπειτα τα διπλασίασα και συνεχίζω έτσι.
And even though she enjoys the slower-paced lifestyle of living in the country and farming the land, Akritidou says there's plenty of things to do for young people.
Η βραδινή ζωή και εδώ είναι καλή, εξίσου καλή, δεν έχουμε να ζηλέψει με τίποτα από την πόλη. Βγαίνουμε με τις παρέες μου, υπάρχουν κλαμπάκια, διάφορα μπαράκια που μαζεύεται νεολαία και γουστάρουμε.
And some of the things they enjoy doing revolve around their scenic mountain location.
Well, πηγαίνουμε για πεζοπορία, τα μέρη μας είναι για extreme sports, ειδικά αυτά τα μέρη είναι ό,τι πρέπει για αυτό το συγκεκριμένο είδος. Με τις παρέες μου κάνουμε τρελά πράγματα, okay. Πηγαίνουμε για ψάρεμα.
Akritidou says life in the country really appeals to her and she's in no rush to move back to the city.
Το μέλλον μου πιστεύω ότι είναι εδώ στο χωριό. Δεν θα μπορούσα να φανταστώ τη ζωή μου πέρα από αυτό.
And neither can they. Κάνω ρεπορτάζ για το Mustang Magazine. Εγώ είμαι Kiki Thaxter.
Okay, time to take a break.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Dream. I guess Nora Drama's coming out with a new show. You should go see it.
I don't know, what's so good about it?
Well, Nora performances are way better than your average high school play.
Really? How so?
Well, the action's intense, the comedy really makes you laugh, and the stellar performances, direction, and sets have won Nora Drama regional awards for years on end. So, you wanna go?
Sounds great, I'll give it a try.
Welcome back. Those commercials were produced by the intermediate media classes as part of a unit on advertising. Watch NPA-TV for more spots this month.
Now let's get back to the stories. With Election Day right around the corner, people are deciding how they feel about the issues. Norwood resident Sarah Cullen and the League of Women Voters is making sure they stay informed. Molly Dittmeyer, Megan Ring, and Alessandra Varon report.
With the voter registration deadline approaching, Sarah Cullen from the League of Women Voters has been visiting schools and registering people to vote.
When they all have their open houses, we have a table set up, usually wherever they're having the book fair or the ice cream, to try to get the most parents.
And on National Voter Registration Day last month, she visited Norwood High School to sign up some first-time voters.
We registered several high school students and pre-registered several more, so that was exciting.
Cullen is the voter service chair of the League of Women Voters, a nonpartisan political organization founded originally as a suffragette movement in the 1920s.
We don't endorse a candidate or a party, and main focus is to register people to vote, educate people about issues and candidates.
The League offers opportunities for people to learn more about politics on a local and national level.
You learn so much just about how the process works, how the process of governing works. I didn't even really pay close attention to the local politics until I joined. And the other benefit is you get to help be a part of the change and take part in the studies and then help lobby for the causes that we feel are important.
Although the name may suggest otherwise, the league is not exclusively open to female voters.
Men are welcome to join. We do have a few men in the local league, and everyone's encouraged to join. You know, there's no pressure to be at every event, everything we do. You're involved as much as you want to be involved. The only qualifications are you have to be 16 or over. That's new this year. The league just lowered their joining age, which is exciting.
And with elections just around the corner, the league is stressing the importance of political involvement.
Just remember that your future depends on the people we elect, and so it's important to get out and vote.
For more information about the League of Women Voters and voter registration, you can visit their website at www.lwvnorwoodma.org. Reporting for Mustang Magazine, I'm Megan Ring.
Norwood has a lot of organizations that are aimed at helping people. Recently, NHS-TV took part in Norwood Public Access's television project, where young adults with special needs came into the studio to produce their own television program. Juliana Shalmo and Cassie Cahill report.
I'm Antonio DeCesare with your sports update.
Antonio Desiree might seem like an average teen who likes sports.
And I watch all the games, and all I do is write the score, the Bruins beat whoever, and then I write down who scored the goals during each game.
Antonio is part of the LEAD program, a program in Norwood, Massachusetts for young adults who struggle with disabilities.
It's a transition program to help equip students with life skills, social skills, vocational skills.
Norwood Public Access TV is encouraging these students to express themselves in a unique way.
We've been doing a monthly update, and they provide all the content, they do all the work, and we just help them with it.
The kids with disabilities get to know what it's like to work in a TV studio, and get to show people what our program is about.
With these new skills, an exciting world of opportunities has been given to the students. Reporting for Student Television Network, I'm Cassandra Cahill.
Thanks, girls. If you'd like to see more about this program, be sure to check your local listings for the LEAD update, airing currently on NPA TV.
Now it's time for some Mustang sports, so let's send it over to Juliana Shalmo for some updates from the Mustang Sports blog.
What's up, Mustangs? I'm Juliana Shalmo here with this month's sports report. We've been busy down at Mustang Sports blog covering games since the fall season began. We'll get to some highlights a little later. First, we take a closer look at the girls' varsity soccer team, where they added a familiar face to the coaching staff.
Number 4 there, that's Corey Ryan.
When you're playing, you see the game completely differently than when you're coaching.
It's from this new perspective that Corey Ryan approaches her role as the assistant coach for the Norwood girls varsity soccer team. Recently graduating from University of Maryland, she brings 4 years of D1 experience to the Mustang staff. And, oh yeah, she's kind of a legend around here.
Corey with a shot, and it is a goal! Oh, fantastic!
When you're playing, you kind of get so wrapped up in it that you're just focused on winning and working with your team. You're not sure how much, if you are helping them or if made that many strides yet, but I think it's good to keep working.
With her help, the girls' soccer program has been working to change their reputation, posting their best record since the days Ryan herself was scoring goals.
Coach Corey has really positively impacted our team in so many ways. We come on and off the field just setting a new goal for next game.
Can you be outside back? Yeah, I'll give it a try.
I know Corey hasn't been with us a long time, but I think she's already given us someone to look up to.
And even though this year's team fell short of qualifying for tournament by just 1 point, they did accomplish something that hasn't been done in years: back-to-back wins. But Coach Corey is quick to remind players about one thing.
Yeah, to have fun and to just keep improving. So whether it's on to next year, the team works so hard.
And Norwood soccer fans hope to see her working hard on the sidelines for years to come. Reporting from Mustang Magazine, I'm Juliana Shalmo.
1, 2, 3, team!
I'm happy to report, as a member of the soccer team, that Coach Ryan's presence has made a huge impact on our team, and we're lucky to have her here. Okay, now let's get to some highlights. The fall sports teams have had their ups and downs this season. Here's a few highlights from some recent wins.
In the first quarter, quarterback Colin Plasko passes to Richie Watson that sets up the Mustangs inside the red zone. And a few plays later, George Mason punches it in to give Norwood a 7-0 lead. The Flyers then drove down the field, and on a quarterback draw, they scored to tie the game 7-7. The Flyers then blocked Jay Wachowski's punt and returned it for a touchdown, making it 14-7 Framingham heading into halftime. George Mason finishes a flawless drive with another touchdown run, tying it 14-14. Plasko then gets his first varsity touchdown pass to Tony Ortega, who takes it in for the score, making it 28-14. A drop snap by Wachowski causes the Flyers to take over inside the Norwood 10-yard line. And a few plays later, they get it into the end zone, making it 28-21. And an onside kick recovery by Mike King seals the win for the Mustangs, 28-21.
Megan Reen had a nice hit to put. Ali Capone did a nice job setting up play. Hard hitting and good front row play by Kiki put some more points on the scoreboard for Norwood, while Lauren Gamble had a nice serve. Braintree came back with both good offense and defense. Braintree tried to make a comeback, but Krista Bradley took control of the game with her powerful serving that gave Norwood a healthy lead. Kiki Ryan ended the game with an ace to give Norwood another win, which boosts their record to 3-0.
Friday afternoon, NHS Swim and Dive faced off in the water against Braintree High School. The Mustangs started off strong in the 200 medley relay, clinching both second and third place. Next was a big win in the 50 free from senior Jeremy Mackey. Divers Mercy Folan, Matt Murphy, and Liana Aspinwall all earned high scores, further increasing the Mustangs' points. Back in the water, the Mustangs take the 100 freestyle and continue to fight for the grueling 500 free. Grace Gillespie proceeds to blow Braintree out of the water in the 100 backstroke, bringing us to the 400 free relay, where the Mustangs fought to the last second, rounding out the meet.
Special thanks to USting sports bloggers Ron Marshalsea, Pat O'Donnell, and Brendan Hurley for providing us with those clips. Check out all the Mustang sports action by visiting the USting sports blog at www.mustang.media. Well, that's all I have for this month. Good luck to all the fall sports teams finishing up their seasons and heading to tournament. Now back to the anchors.
Thanks, Juliana. Mustang athletics is never short of excitement.
I know. I get so pumped watching the Mustangs play. Well, that's all we have for this exciting episode of Mustang Magazine, but don't worry, we'll be back next month for more stories.
Until then, be sure to visit us at www.mustang.media or hit us up on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram.
Bye-bye. It's to know we go to school with such caring people at NHS.
I'm sure oh my God! Very busy overseas as part of the Global Full Leadership Association. Dude, I got all the P's for this. Prince Paul played to a packed house, and then I got Global Leadership Association. I saw him in the corner of my eye. I just saw, he was just... Where young adults with special needs came into the studio where I can't talk.